Hi, guys, and welcome back to Investing in New Hampshire with me, Carla Garrick. As always, I'm joined by the fabulous Brittany Ping. Hi, Britt.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm tired.
Tired.
But
Yeah, it's busy, busy, busy. So many properties, so many things going on, so much excitement. But for everyone
yeah,
who's watching, number one, first thing you need to do is sign up at the tiny URL for our Porcupine picks. Why? This is the newsletter that gives you all the information about all the incredible properties that are available here in New Hampshire. We're talking long-term investments, we're talking short-term investments, we're talking middle-term investments. We're just going to talk about it all today. But we're going to be taking a closer look at a certain property. This is featured in the newsletter. And today's is out in Hinsdale, I believe. Tell us all about it, Brittany.
yeah. So this is a 4 unit. It's got three one-bedrooms and one two-bedroom. This is in the Cheshire County area. So it is in the corner of New Hampshire. So you're really close to Vermont. You're really close to Western Mass. And there are a good number of people that are looking to commute from those areas. So I really do like this as our investment pick. It's in a unique situation in regards to the geographic area we've not really talked about. It was just listed a few days ago at $240,000. Look at how affordable that is for a
Wow,
four
that's a
bedroom or a
great
four
price
unit.
point.
Yeah. So just talking about the accessibility of investments in our state as well. So there are no interior photos, so kind of take that with a grain of salt. But if you're talking about $3,400 a month coming in already, you're already at that that price point where you're making money, you're cash flowing, and you could go up really about 45,000 or $4,500 a month. I'd say is really still low to market, making about 55K a year. So even if you're starting to save up for capex, and you don't really want to disrupt, you're going to be able to start saving and really make this a cool long-term investment, something you can hold for the long term, while hopefully it gains some value and equity as well.
So, just to recap, it's 4 units. It's out in Hinsdale, that's very close to Vermont and Western Mass. That is a good, sort of commuting area. It's, I think, close to Burlington, which is, no, I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's just take that with a grain of salt. But it is it is an area where there are commuters and people who, need a place to live. So I don't know if we know anything else about it. As you said, there are no interior photos of parking, water, that kind of
It's
stuff.
got a barn, so it does have an additional. So it's got four parking spaces. It's for the 4 units, and it has a barn in the back. So it doesn't state what the barn is used for if you're renting out the barn, but that's another possible rental income. Or if you are looking for some extra storage, maybe you live kind of semi-local and you are paying for a storage unit somewhere, people will pay for that additional storage. So, or you could use it for yourself as the owner. Maybe that's where you keep your lawn supplies. Maybe that's where you have an employee that takes care of it. It's a pretty cool opportunity. I like it. I think it's a nice, well-rounded, super accessible price point for a 4 unit. Really
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, that price point really seems quite, the 240,000 list price for projected revenue of about 55,000 a year. That really seems like a no-brainer to me. So I
Yeah.
hope folks will check it out. Anything else you think we should know about this particular one before we shift to some exciting new stuff in the short-term rental market?
No, I would just say if you're interested, obviously give it a look through. You guys are highlighting it in the Porcupine picks and just see what else is there. There's a lot of, the real estate market here is not slowing down. And even though you might say, oh, the pickings are slim, there's some really cool opportunities if you're just paying attention.
Yeah, so let's shift gear and talk about some of those opportunities, as people will see if they sign up for our amazing newsletter that comes out once a week. And you can do that, of course, at Porcupine Picks. That is the way to keep up to date. This property, which it just appeals to everything about me. It is a converted train station with its own caboose. And if anyone should buy this, just to be able to say the word caboose on a frequent basis. So as we can see there from the pictures, you can see there is this beautiful old, really historic train station. It's got wooden floors. It's on 4.64 acres. So you're getting some land. It's actually waterfront. one. It is on a river. And then there is this strange little old caboose, that you could convert into, a place to stay. And candidly, I'm one of those people who if I'm Airbnb, if I'm traveling somewhere, I look for these opportunities, these sort of right? Like, I don't know, a Nordic retreat with a sauna, say, or some churches. I think there was a church listed, right?
Yeah, and so what I love about these porcupine pics that you guys have put together is I was like, oh, we're talking about a train station. I was expecting to see this beautifully already created. No, this is like, hey, porcupine pics, we want you to use your imagination, see it through the lens that we see it, and how cool. Like, I want to go stay there. Same thing with that Nordic retreat. Like, what? I thought this was a rental. And I was like, no, but it can be. Like, look at these unique things, these unique properties. And again, just widening your lens and saying, pickings are kind of slim, but what opportunities are there? And really, what does that mean where they're at? And this would be such a cool place to stay. I can see like the kids all in the caboose and you staying in the little railroad station, or really unique and fun.
Really unique and fun. And again, on the water. This one is listed 4.64 acres. It's listed for $499,900. And again, all this like short-term rental upside. New Hampshire's #1 industry is tourism. This is where people love to come because it's beautiful. The quality of living is so great. It's a fantastic place to live. If the train station and the caboose is not for you, we also have 2 churches that are listed. One has already been converted into a living space, and the other one has that dream, that imagination, that potential, right, to become something for someone. So I'm going to leave folks with, first of all, the notion: sign up for the newsletter. This is the important part. Porcupine Pics. And how can folks get a hold of you, Brittany?
Yep. So B for Brittany, ping like a ping pong ball at ledgeviewcommercial.com.
And folks, for everyone back home, I'm Carla at porcupinerealestate.com. We want to sell you a house. We want to keep you in New Hampshire. We want to bring you to New Hampshire. So everyone, sign up for that newsletter and let's do some business. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks.